Welcome back to Capital Crew, your go-to source for in-depth analysis and insights into the most pressing issues of our time. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into a topic that's been making headlines worldwide: U.S. aid to Ukraine and when it might run out explained. As tensions on the global scale continue to evolve, the support the United States provides to Ukraine has become a critical lifeline for the nation. But how long can this support last? Are there looming challenges that could jeopardize this vital aid? Stick with us as we unravel the complexities of U.S. aid to Ukraine and explore the crucial question: when might the support run out? In recent months, the question of continued U.S. support for Ukraine has become a topic of intense debate in Washington. President Biden has expressed his commitment to assist Ukraine for as long as it takes in its struggle against Russia. However, the path forward is fraught with political challenges as Republican support for further aid has waned. In this video, we'll delve into the intricacies of this complex issue, exploring the history of U.S. aid to Ukraine, the potential consequences of reduced support, and the political dynamics shaping this critical decision. U.S. assistance to Ukraine. Since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February of 2022, the United States has provided substantial financial and military assistance. To date, Congress has approved approximately $113 billion in response to the crisis. The bulk of this funding, nearly $62 billion, has been allocated to the Defense Department, enabling the supply of essential military equipment to Ukrainian forces. Another $32.5 billion has been directed to the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID, for humanitarian and economic support. This substantial financial commitment has not only bolstered Ukraine's defenses, but has also aided in shoring up European countries against Russian aggression. The implications of reduced aid. As political support for Ukraine aid weakens, it raises questions about the consequences of a potential funding cut. On the military front, Ukraine still has access to approximately $5.6 billion in military equipment from reserves thanks to previous congressional allocations. This reserve includes a wide range of essential weaponry, from air defense munitions to precise aerial munitions. Existing Pentagon contracts also ensure the continued supply of weapons and equipment to Ukraine. However, economic and humanitarian aid may face more significant challenges, as it remains unclear whether the Biden administration has additional funds to support Ukraine's federal budget and address the needs of millions of Ukrainian refugees. The European role. In the event of reduced American aid, Europe could step in to provide economic and humanitarian assistance, albeit with limitations. Europe may struggle to match the United States' capacity to rapidly produce substantial quantities of armaments. This dependence on American support was emphasized by former NATO Security General Anders Fogh Rasmussen, who highlighted the critical role of a strong American commitment in sustaining Ukraine. Seeking additional aid from Congress. President Biden has sought a more incremental approach by requesting $24 billion to support Ukraine over the next few months. However, Congress's inability to act on this request before the end of the fiscal year has created pressure to secure a larger aid package that can sustain Ukraine through the 2024 U.S. presidential election. The path forward hinges on the resolution of political infighting within the House of Representatives, as some Republicans oppose further Ukraine spending. Flexibility in aid allocation. Congress has granted the Biden administration flexibility in how it utilizes the $113 billion allocated for Ukraine. The United States has invested nearly $44 billion in military aid, with the president using the Presidential Drawdown Authority to expedite the delivery of weapons. Additionally, the Defense Department has issued contracts for manufacturing new arms and ammunition under the Ukraine Security Assistance Initiative. Moreover, the U.S. Agency for International Development has allocated over $13 billion for direct budget support to Ukraine, facilitating the funding of critical services during wartime. Political tensions and shifting priorities. Public support for Ukraine spending has gradually declined over time. A CNN poll in August indicated that a majority of Americans opposed further aid to Ukraine. The heroic defense of Ukraine initially garnered widespread sympathy, But after nearly 2 years, the conflict has settled into a protracted stalemate. Some Republican presidential candidates have argued that funds allocated for Ukraine should be redirected toward domestic priorities such as border control. These debates over spending priorities culminated in a heated budget deal in Congress. The future of U.S. aid to Ukraine remains uncertain, with political disagreements and shifting priorities complicating the issue. While President Biden has emphasized his commitment to Ukraine, securing additional aid from Congress is proving to be a challenging task. The consequences of reduced aid could impact Ukraine's military capabilities and economic stability, highlighting the need for a careful and measured approach to this critical foreign policy matter. Thank you so much for joining us on Capital Crew. Your feedback is valuable to us, so please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments down below. We'll keep you updated on this evolving situation as well as other important news, so stay tuned for more insightful content from Capital Crew going forward.